Hello students, welcome back. Let us take a look at exercise 10.4 question number 5 of chapter 10 circles. This is a very case study type of question, so I'll read out the question for you and then explain what's been done here for your understanding and simplicity. We have three girls, Reshma, Salma and Mandeep. They are playing a game by standing on a circle of radius 5 centimeters drawn in a park. So Reshma is denoted by R, Salma is denoted by S and Mandeep is denoted by M. They are standing on the circle at the points on the circle at a distance of 5 meters marked as the radius of the circle. Also, Reshma throws a ball to Salma and Salma to Mandeep and Mandeep to Reshma. So Reshma is throwing a ball to Salma, Salma is throwing the ball to Mandeep and Mandeep is throwing the back ball to Reshma from where they started. If the distance between Reshma and Salma and between Salma and Mandeep is 6 meters each. So this distance here is 6 meters and this distance here is 6 meters. You need to find the distance between Reshma and Mandeep. So you need to find the length RM. Now let's try and understand this with the help of what I have drawn and the given data. In a circle with center O, you have chords RS and SM or chords RS and MS equal to each other because each is given to be 6 meters. The distance between Reshma, Salma and Salma and Mandeep is equal, right? And also you have the radii OR and OS. Obviously OR and OM, what do we know about the radii of the circle? They are equal. Each of this radii is 5 meters. Even this radius out here, OS, is also going to be 5 meters. Right? Now I need to find the length of RM. So I am keeping the book aside and we will see how to prove this. Now coming back. First of all, if you notice, you have these two chords equal to each other. RS is equal to MS. What do we know about equal chords? That they subtend equal angles at the center. Therefore, I have this angle ROS is equal to angle MOS. Therefore, angle RO, let's say this point is P. The point of intersection of RM and SO is P. Therefore, angle ROP is equal to MOP. And now if you take into consideration these two triangles out here, triangle 1 and triangle 2, that is ROP and MOP, we just prove that these two angles are equal to each other. You have OR is equal to OM because they are the radii of the circle and OP as the common side. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent to each other by the side angle side test of congruence. Therefore, through corresponding parts of congruent triangles, you have RP is equal to MP. And also you have these two angles, that is RPO is equal to MPO. But they form a linear pair, therefore each angle is going to be 90 degrees. Now these two angles are 90 degrees. Now these two are forming linear pair, therefore this is also 90 degrees. These two are forming linear pair, therefore this angle out here. Therefore each angle at this point P is 90 degrees. Let us write our proof until so far and then we will go ahead and proceed further. Okay, so I'll say proof. And here I'll say rather let point of intersection of OS and RM be P. Now chords or chord RS is equal to chord MS. This is given. Therefore, angle, now RS is equal to MS, therefore angle ROS is equal to angle MOS. Because we know that equal chords subtend equal angles at the center, right? Therefore, what do we have? Therefore, angle ROP is equal to angle MOP. I'll just write this down a little down. Therefore, angle ROP is equal to angle MOP. Why? Because P lies on the line segment OS. and I'll mark this statement as 1. Now we are going to prove the two triangles congruent. Now, in triangle ROP and triangle MOP, we have OR is equal to OM. They are the radii of the circle. Then you have angle ROP is equal to angle MOP from 1. And also you have OP is equal to OP, it's the common side. Therefore, triangle ROP is congruent to triangle MOP by the side angle side or SAS test of congruence. Now, since the two triangles are congruent, I am going to say therefore RP is equal to MP and angle RPO is equal to angle MPO, both through corresponding pair of congruent triangles, and I'll mark this as 2. But angle RPO plus angle MPO is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because they form a linear pair. So I'll say linear pair axiom or LPA. Therefore, instead of RPO, I'm going to write MPO out there. Therefore, I get angle MPO plus angle MPO is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, twice angle MPO is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle MPO is equal to 180 divided by 2, which is 90 degrees, which is also, therefore, what do I get? That angle RPO is equal to angle MPO is equal to 90 degrees, and I'll say, let's mark this as 3. I'll say from 2 and 3. And here also I'll say from 2. Let's mark this statement as 4. Now we are going to prove each of these angles as 90 degrees, that is RPS and MPS. Now, angle RPO plus angle RPS is equal to 180 degrees through the linear pair axiom. But we have angle RPO as 90 degrees. So, 90 degrees plus angle RPS is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle RPS is equal to 90 degrees, and I'll mark this as 5. Similarly, angle MPS is equal to 90 degrees. I'll mark this as 6. So now we have each of these angles as 90 degrees out here. Therefore, if you notice, you have two right angle triangles at the top. You have triangle RPO and triangle RPS as right angle triangles. And you know that this length OS is the radius, therefore it will be 5 meters. Now if you say that length OP is x, then length SP will be what? It will be 5 minus x meters. So what we are going to do is something with what we did similar in one of the previous questions. See, for these two triangles, RPS and RPO, you have RP as the common side. So you are going to find the length of x using RP as the common side for these two triangles. So what you are going to say, in right angle triangle RPO, RO square is equal to, RP square is RO square minus PO square, which is 5 square minus x square. Similarly, in right angle triangle RPS, you have RP square is equal to RS square minus PS square, which is 6 square minus 5 minus x the whole square. And then you are going to equate 5 square minus x square is equal to 6 square minus 5 minus x the whole square. You will be able to find the value of x, and then we will see how to solve the question. Okay. So I'll say now let length, now length OS is equal to 5 meters. Why? Because it is radius of the circle. So I'll say let length OP be equal to x meters. Therefore, length PS is equal to 5 minus x meters. Agreed? Now, in triangle RPO, you have RP square is equal to RO square minus PO square. So RO square is what? RO we know is the radius, so this is going to be 5 square minus x square, which is 25 minus x square. Let's mark this as 7. I'm going to erase this part of the board, so please just go through it before I erase it. So we might be needing RP is equal to MP. I'm just noting it down over here. RP is equal to MP, and this was point number 2. All right. Okay. So now this was right angle triangle RPO. Now let's take a look at the other triangle RPS, which is a right angle triangle. Now in triangle RPS, so over here I'm going to say Pythagoras theorem. Right? Now in triangle right angle triangle RPS, I have RP square is equal to RS square, that is the hypotenuse square, minus side square, which is SP square or PS square. Again through Pythagoras theorem, so I am just saying PT for now. There I have written Pythagoras theorem, so I am just writing PT. So now this is going to be 5 minus x the whole square minus, RS square is 6. So 6 square minus SP is 5 minus x the whole square. Okay, so over here we substituted values, so that's why you're going to say from, let's mark this as Roman number 1. Similarly, we are drawing values over here as well, therefore you're going to say from 1. Right, so this I'm going to just say PS because we have written PS out there. So this is going to be 36 minus, so now you're going to use A minus B the whole square's formula, which is A square minus 2AB plus B square. So A square is going to be 5 square, which is 25, minus 2AB would be minus 2 into 5 into x, which is 10x, plus B square, which is x square. So I'm just writing the formula here for your reference. A minus B the whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB into plus B square. Right? Now this is therefore equal to 36 minus 25. You're opening the bracket, so this is minus 25. Minus into minus is plus, so plus 10x. Then minus into plus is going to give me minus. So 36 minus 25 is going to be 11 plus 10x minus x square. Let's mark this statement as 8. This is also RP square. So what do you get from 7 and 8? That 25 minus x square is equal to 11 plus 10x minus x square, because both are equal to RP square. Correct? Now if you notice, you have minus x square here and minus x square here. When you subtract equals from equals, your remainders are equal. So you're going to subtract minus x square and minus x square on the left hand side and right hand side respectively. Therefore, you're left with 25 is equal to 11 plus 10x. Correct? So now I'm going to take the 11 on this side. 25 minus 11 is equal to 10x. 25 minus 11 is 14 is equal to 10x. Therefore, x is equal to 14 upon 10, which is equal to 1.4. Correct? Therefore, x is equal to 1.4. So, I got the value of x. Now, since I got the value of x, I can find the value of Rp. What is Rp? Rp is 25 minus x square. So, I am erasing this part of the board from at least the start. Now, Rp square is equal to 25 minus x square from 7, correct? So, this is going to be 25 minus x. X is what? 1.4. So, 1.4 square. You know that 14 square is 196. Therefore, 25 minus 1.4 square will be 1.96. Therefore, 25 minus 1.96. This is going to be 23.04. This is Rp square. Therefore, Rp is the square root of 23.04. I am going to take 23.04 out here and find the answer, find the square root using LCM. So, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2 point, then 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. Then 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14, 2 6s are 12. 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16. Then 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8. And then we are left with 1.44. We know that the square root of 144 is 12. Therefore, for 1.4 it's going to be 1.44 is going to be 1.2. Therefore, our LCM here the square root will be what? Square root of 23.04 will be one of this pair and one of this pair. So, it's going to be 2 into 2 into 1.2. So, this is going to be 4 into 1.2. We know that 4 12s are 48, but we have one decimal sign here, therefore, it will be 4.8, right. Therefore, Rp is going to be equal to 4.8 meters. Now, see over here we have Rp is equal to Mp, which is equal to 4.8 meters using this, but Rp is equal to Mp from 2. Agreed? Therefore, Mp is also equal to 4.8 meters. Let's mark this as A and let's mark this as B. But Rm is equal to Rp plus Mp, which is equal to 4.8 plus 4.8, which is equal to 9.6. Therefore, the length of Rm is 9.6 meters, which is the distance between Reshma and Mandeep. So, we will write down the answer. The distance between Reshma and Mandeep is 9.6 meters. So, this was about question number 5, which is a case study. I hope you had fun while solving this question. It is pretty simple. Let's take a look at the last question in the next video. Thank you.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.